her best friend's father. That summer, as the heat pressed down on the sleepy streets of our hometown, I became someone I hardly recognized. My best friend's father, David, stood at the doorway as I wheeled my battered suitcase into their guest house, his smile relaxed yet laced with something unreadable. I didn't let myself name it then, but already my nerves were singing, teetering between gratitude and a dangerous, dizzy curiosity. I was 34 and breathtaking. My friends said, beauty sculpted by heartbreak and time. In truth, I felt invisible. My marriage to Michael was hollow, a union of routine and habit. My career was safe, my circle close-knit. But there was something missing, some ember in my spirit that no amount of professional accolades or polite dinner parties could stoke. I cherished my friendship with Sarah, who had always been my anchor in storms, and I treasured those little moments. Morning sunlight on my skin, the laughter of her younger brother racing to the pool, late-night talks that made me believe I could start again. When Sarah suggested I move into her family's guest house for the summer, escaping the suffocating arguments and the cold, indifferent glances Michael threw my way, I jumped at the chance. At first, life there was tranquil. Breakfasts with laughter amid the scent of coffee and cut lemons, gardening with Sarah until our knees were stained green, the subtle perfume of lavender following us everywhere. David was always nearby, wise and gentle, respectful. He was twice my age, but his eyes held a vitality that made me forget the years between us. I noticed the way he maneuvered through his home, the quiet hum of Bach on the radio, leather-bound books cradled in his hands. He'd ask me simple questions. "How was work today, Olivia?" and linger just a beat longer than was necessary, his gaze resting on my lips before flitting away. If anything, I felt honored to be with a family so kind, so steady. Then, on a humid Wednesday evening, the foundation of my life cracked open. Michael called, voice sharp, asking if he could collect a few clothes. There was another woman, a neighbor, younger, carefree, and he'd been with her for months. His words, flat and rehearsed, knocked the breath from me. "You deserve more, Olivia. I'm sorry." The phone felt cold in my hand. I watched the garden outside, its colors bright and mocking, and realized that